So last time, a giant surge of Grimm have attacked Atlas, which now the Atlas military force has begun to fight back, but it's actually too much as the Monstra has now sent in more Grimm with Salem in control. So now we've seen the Ace Ops and Winter has now captured Yang, Ren, and John, and they're bringing them back to base. But they actually wanted to fight back, but they wanted to find Oscar, which they knew that he inside the Grimm, who is actually being tortured by Hazel because he wants to get the information about the lamp. But he actually told him about Salem can't be defeated, which no matter how many times he tried, she keeps getting back up because he also said that when he was actually is broken, she came to him to help him get strength. But now Oscar is going to tell him the story, the same story that Jin actually told them on Volume 6. So we actually saw Emerald eavesdropping on their conversation. So we actually saw Ruby's group actually saw the Grimm actually happening, but they actually knew the others are trying to get to Oscar. However, May actually appeared trying to get them to leave Atlas, but they can't actually do that because their friends are still there until she reveals that nobody cares for them when they actually in trouble. So she actually told them about her family because they say that they actually have Henry while Wise's family had Wintley. Now we knew what he felt, but he actually overheard what actually is going on, so he actually left. So now we actually seen him try to heal Nora, but we saw that Oscar told Hazel about what actually happened. But Hazel said that if he learns anything from his sister's death, is that not to trust Ozpin. So he's trying to keep torturing him until he reveals Jin's name. That's the only way to ask questions because she only has one answer left because he gave it to him to ask her a question until Emerald told Mercury what's going on. He really doesn't care because he is still planning on going to Vacuo to get the Sword of Destruction, which he actually knew better than to disobey Salem. But we knew that Tyrion is actually saying that she is trying to destroy the world, which when she gets all 4 relics, she'll bring the end of the world, which the kingdom, remnant, everything. So now we see them go to the ship and headed straight to Vacuo. So now we see Ruby's group trying to get to the others. However, we actually saw that Yang's group try to convince Winter about letting them go to the Monstra to rescue Oscar. Then they'll actually send out the payload when Ironwood actually orders a bomb striking on the Grimm. But that actually means to kill Oscar as well. Until John actually say that they will give him actually enough time to get to Oscar, then head out. If they don't, then they'll send the payload. Until everyone actually got each other's throat, we saw Ren using his semblance to understand their emotions, which his semblance actually have boosted up to sense their emotions, which everyone is actually upset that they lost to Ruby because of how they feel, in which they actually let them go to the Monstra. Then he told Mero that he doesn't actually want the same thing. which we actually look into his eyes. He actually agrees with Ren, but he actually have a job to do. So now we actually see how they're going to get Oscar, in which we knew that it is a race against time. So now we see Ruby's group getting familiar friend, which is Klein, the Shanine family butler, who actually served as a doctor to help Nora, which is actually Rinri who actually called him, which Weiss is pleased. However, they heard a loud crash outside the manor, which means that Penny actually crashed from Amity, which she apologized for what happened. So we actually see how the mid-season finale show us that the Grimm army is attacking Atlas, but we heard that Ironwood is evacuating from the subway lines, meaning that he's still afraid, but he still won't evacuate Mental and everyone else. So we actually seen Yang's group try to rescue Oscar before he sent the payload, but Penny actually crashes through, which she actually successfully delivered the message. But we see Mercury and Tyrion headed over to Vacuo to get Shade's relic. But we knew what this all actually means. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next episode next year, because the mid-season finale is longer, which is going to be on February of next year. Right. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy joining here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.